Hello, Christian Hacking here from CBI UK, bringing you the abortion news update this week. And I've got some big news for you, which is the deadly proof of DIY home abortion is finally out in the public domain. I'm talking hard-hitting evidence from NHS England. So what am I talking about? Well, yesterday, Christian Concern was in court appealing the court's decision to block a judicial review on DIY home abortion. And as part of that case, an ex-international director of Mary Stopes named Kevin Duffy brought attention to an undercover investigation that he led, showing that abortion providers were not providing basic checks before sending out abortion pills, including one woman who managed to obtain abortion pills simply to maintain a beach body before an upcoming holiday. Kevin Duffy, in his professional witness statement, stated, "It is simply not possible to replace the critical clinical-based consultation with a phone call. The telemedicine service leaves pregnant women highly vulnerable and must be withdrawn urgently." End quote. Now, as part of the evidence pack that Christian Concern put together was a leaked email from NHS England detailing the bloody and deadly impact of these new reforms. However, the judge, Lady Justice King, refused to view the evidence, saying she would give her reason later. Well, it's been 2 days now and we've still got no idea why she's excluded that evidence. But how revealing it is that the one piece of high-profile evidence was ignored. Indeed, the very piece of the puzzle that blows this deadly mess out the water was excluded. So, allow me to inform you what that blood-soaked puzzle piece contained. Now, the urgent email was sent from a senior chief midwife in the NHS and NHS improvements to NHS staff, and it reveals first-hand of 13 serious incidences caused by DIY home abortion. These include a murder investigation into the death of a baby aborted alive, 2 maternal deaths, and abortion pills being delivered to a woman 22 weeks over the legal limit for home abortion. Allow me to quote a section of it at length, and I quote, "In our region, we are aware that there have been 2 maternal deaths linked to this issue also. One case where a woman was found at home the morning after starting the process, and the second where a woman presented with sepsis and died very quickly in the A&E department. Neither of these women were known to our maternity or gynae services as far as we are aware." So for starters, 2 mothers killed, 4 lives needlessly taken through these callous chemicals. Did their local hospitals or their local GPs know that they were undergoing abortions? No, because by law you don't have to tell them. You just need to give an abortion provider your postcode and a local GP practice address. That is all. But there is more. The email goes on to say that because of these pills there have been major resuscitations required in A&E departments, major hemorrhaging, infants being delivered prematurely at 30 weeks. Not my words, but the words of NHS England. But that's not all. One quote stated, and I quote, "There are 3 police investigations in the second region linked to these instances, and one of these is currently a murder investigation as there is a concern that the baby was live born." End quote. Raw facts, straight from the NHS, the direct result of DIY home abortion, going on 24 hours a day, up and down our country, and yet our courts don't want to hear about it. So we're still awaiting the verdict. It should be out in a few days. But what's really fascinating is that this email was sent on the 21st of May. A day later, on the 22nd of May, Claire Murphy from BPAS gave a public statement in The Sun talking about DIY home abortions, and she said the swift establishment of early telemedical abortion services at the start of this crisis has been a phenomenal achievement in women's healthcare. This scheme has quite literally been life-saving. We are aware of a vanishingly small number of pregnancies which were treated beyond the 10-week gestational band, with just one over 20 weeks. End quote. How fascinating. Colossal suffering in the form of murder, maternal deaths, hemorrhaging and resuscitation, and yet they are met by self-congratulations and deliberate minimization of the facts by the abortion industry. Never has the contrast between the aims and objectives of the abortion industry and the plight of real women been so stark. That's your abortion update with me, Christian Hacking. Do like this, subscribe, share and donate to this cause so we can get the facts to those who actually want to hear them. Thank you.